Our backyard with Mike Green. Here we are today at Swain. We're doing the mountain bike races. It's a part of a series of races that's going on here at Swain. It's Sierra Inn sponsoring it. And here I have with a man, the founder and the president, Brian Shefflin. He's from Rochester and he runs these mountain bike races. He's going to tell us about the races and also what to expect today.
Well, what we have here, Mike, is every Sunday throughout the summer and throughout the fall, we organize mountain bike races here. What we do is we have private property up here on the Rattlesnake Hill that we organize our races through.
Right.
We register down here at the Sierra Inn, and we race about 12:40, and registration goes from 11:30 to 12:30.
Right.
You can find out about the race through many different bike shops and magazines we advertise in nationally.
Right.
And that's about it.
Well, what about for next year? I mean, I know the race series is coming to a close here very soon, but what about the 1995 series?
We have lots of series planned. We have some good races. We might be holding we're looking into a dual slalom and a downhill series that we might be doing on the ski center, hopefully. We're working with the Swain Ski Center there.
Right.
We have 4 series planned with 5 races in each series, which will be 20 races. And we have 3 mountain bike festivals, which will be weekend races. Exactly.
Right.
And then we're going to have a camp to kick it all off Memorial Day weekend.
Right. So is this all happening here at the Sierra Inn in Swain, or is this happening in different places?
No, we're all going to do it. We're going to register right here out of the Sierra Inn, and we're going to race up again on our private property up in the hill, and maybe do some over in the Swain Ski Center.
Right. And so when it comes time to next year, when would the first race about be tentatively?
Memorial Day weekend.
Memorial Day weekend, which is around
the 28th of May, I believe.
Right, and that's when it starts and everybody can get into it.
Yep.
Why don't you tell us a little bit about the race, what we're going to see today on pictures?
Well, what we have is we have a bunch of different age groups. Mountain bike racing is a very new sport. It's to the outdoor recreation. We have different age groups that go from 17 to 14. We have an age group from 18 to 35. And then we have an age group 36 plus.
Right. So anybody can just come in?
Anybody can come out and do it.
Male, female, everything?
Oh, yes, men and women. And we also have beginners, sport, and experts that ride. What we do is you buy a license at the beginning of the year, and you can race in your category, and when you race you move up in your categories with the more experience you get.
Right.
It's all good fun, and a lot of people are picking up on it,
Right.
and the spectators seem to like it too.
Right, I see a lot of folks here every week. It seems like you get more and more spectators.
Yeah.
And also with the races, we've been lucky these last couple of weekends with nice weather.
Yeah.
Why don't you tell us the difference between beginner sport and expert?
Pretty much it's experience and trail riding.
Right.
A lot. It's a lot of stamina. The sports and the experts have a lot more stamina and experience than the beginners do. The beginners are just starting off. They're relatively new to the sport, and there's a lot of trail etiquette that you have to learn before you can become a sport. So they say you should race at least 3 times before you go up to the sport level.
Right. Well, tell us a little bit about trail etiquette. I mean, everybody knows what etiquette is, being mannerly and being a gentleman or a good lady and things like that, but what is trail etiquette?
Well, when you're in a race, you always want to make sure that you know your trail first. You don't want to go out and get into the race and just go out of control. You want to make sure you're within your riding abilities, know your trail, use the proper safety equipment, and always ride under control.
Right.
And then also there's passing. Of course you're going to encounter other people because you have many people in these races. Always should be aware of the person when you're passing them, and make sure the person is aware of you that you're passing. Always try and say passing, you know, on the left, which is nice, or on the right, whichever way you have to go around them.
Right. Now, you not only did you found this Snake Bite Racing Productions, is that right? Did I pronounce that right?
Yep.
And but you made the trails up here, and you make the trails, and you also do lessons and stuff. But tell us about the trail today?
Today we have 5.3 miles of what you call single track, which is going to take place on the Rattlesnake Hill on our private property. You're going to encounter many different terrain. Varieties. You're going to have rocks, you're going to have roots, you're going to have single track, which is usually wide enough just for one bike.
Right.
We have open trails, and we have seasonal road that you ride up.
Right.
We've got a little bit of everything in there for everybody. Even a nice uphill.
Right. And the uphill is very nice. Tell us how long it is from one point to the next. How many miles? You said 5.3, but we got to do 2 laps, don't we?
Yeah. Yep. Actually, one loop riders should be expected to go through approximately 7 miles for the first loop, and then it goes down to about 6.7.
Right. And how many people have you get on these classes? Like, so the kids at home or the people at home want to know, like, should they be put off by the number of people or the nice bikes they see up here, or what?
Nope.
Should they just want to come out and do it and try it?
Everybody that has a safe bike should be into it. I think if there's a lot of bikes that are out on the market nowadays that aren't safe and can't handle these conditions that people will encounter. Mountain bikes cost a lot now, and people should spend at least $400, I believe, to be able to come out and race on a bike. And I think it's something everybody can do. I have men that come out that are 59 years old, and I have kids that have come out that are 14. Right. And everybody's done it, and nobody's died yet.
Right, and one thing I got to be honest with you, that when I was first started racing, or this whole series was my first race, it's just the fact that I was put off by, oh my God, these people are gonna kick my tail. They got these nice bikes. Yep. All I got is a Crazy Horse, and they got these Rock Shocks. They got Cannondale SM series. Yep. Oh my God, they got Deltas, and we get put off by that. Yep. But the people at home should know that. I mean, it's a good atmosphere here. People are not gonna get the hell out of the way, poser, things like that. Everybody's here. It's a kind of a fostering atmosphere, and I'm very impressed by that. And I'm glad that you guys could actually bring that to this area, because there's not a lot of places you can go ride in this area. And Hornellians and Castilians and Arkportians are all lucky to have that available here. Yeah. And now I'm thinking about it. What about when on the trail today? What do you expect? Do you see any areas that people should be watching out for?
Well, we have the what we call the snake pit. Mm-hmm. It's a double jump that are these two natural holes out of the ground. Right. That always causes lots of excitement, and people get lots of adrenaline flowing going through that area. Right. It's something that some people are intimidated by, but some people just laugh at it. Right. And I think that should be something they should all look out for, and always the hill. Right. The hill. That's about it. Right, and just coming from experience, I know you just got to have the mentality to come out here. I mean, if you're going to be you want to pussyfoot around with this thing, you just might as well stay home on the porch with your mother. But you just got to have the right mentality, like a lot of things. It is, and it's just like what you said with the riders and what to expect with all the riders. Everybody. People get very intimidated with mountain bike racing, and a lot of people think that oh, I'm not good enough, or I'm not strong enough, or I'm not ready for it. But a lot of people get surprised, like you said. You come up. You okay? So Brian, what we'll do is I'm going to go interview some other racers, get their idea of it, and we'll talk to you after the race and probably during the race. Okay, great. Right. Thanks for your time. Thank you very much. Thank you. All right. Let's go talk to some other racers and see what their perspective and their ideas and their outlook on the races are. All right, here we got our first two races that I found, and one of them is, your name is? I'm Dustin Swain. Nice to meet you, Dustin. My name's Mike Green. Good to meet you. How you doing? And I'm Brian Kavanaugh. Nice to meet you, Brian. This is we're doing a program called Our Backyard. Mike Green is from Hornell and Pice Pictures and stuff, and Hornell's just down the road, about 20 miles. What we wanted to do is ask you guys what you think of this race. Well, we haven't raced here yet. This is going to be our first time, but I hear it's supposed to be pretty good. Right.
Yep, same thing. It's our first time here, so we'll see what happens today.
What classification are you guys going in?
I'm a sports senior.
Yeah. I'm an expert.
Expert? Wow, that's great. Why don't you tell us a little bit about your guys' nice bikes?
Well, I just bought mine about last month, and so it's working okay, and I'll probably change some parts. So it's working. So. Right. And
what year is this series? What's the year?
This is a 94, I think.
94, yeah. What do you think of the grip shifts?
It's okay. Like they're really bad when they get all wet and stuff like that. Because like it gets really hard to shift it into other rings on your crank and stuff. And, but outside that, it's pretty good. Right, would you go back to gear shifts on your normal ones? Or would you keep the other ones? I'll probably just keep these for now. Right. But I mean, if you had a class, if I said all of a sudden, if you within 5 seconds, if you want grip shifts or you want normal shifters, would you keep them? I'd probably change them. Yeah, because I mean, a lot of the kids back at home everybody thinks grip shifts, and I just want to make sure you get you're the man with the grip shifts, you're the man with the knowledge. What kind of bike do you have?
Cannondale.
Yeah.
Got it from T&L Cycles in Jamestown. I ride for them.
Yeah. Where other places have you been?
This year?
Right.
I've been everywhere. I've been to Olean, to State Park.
Right.
Over to Greek Peak a lot, Shenango Valley.
Right. Do you know of any upcoming races here soon in the 1995 season?
95. February there'll be the Battle Bowl in McGraw. It is.
Where's that at?
About 10 miles from Cortland.
Okay. All right. So who do we find out about that?
Jim Belknap would be the man from Cortland.
Cortland? Is it a bike shop there?
No. There's a pedalway there, but this guy just works out of his house.
Right. So you're looking for a nymphomaniac, right? Is that what it says there? All right. Well, all right. What do you guys? What's your? You've seen the hill. You maybe rode up it, but what do you expect?
No, we're gonna go take a ride on it right now. It's gonna be hell.
Let me tell you, the best thing is because I've ridden on it 2 times already, but it just got to make sure that you pace yourself and just keep away from other people because they're kind of gliding into you. So, well, we'll talk to you after the race and see what you guys think. Good luck to you. Thank you for your time. Thanks a lot. Yep. Let's walk.
Okay.
All right, well, here we are. We stumbled upon a father and son team, and my name's Mike Green. I'm from our backyard, Mike Green in Hornell. You ever hear of it? Say yes, say yes. Yeah, you did?
Yeah.
Famous, isn't it? Famous.
Yeah, it's pretty famous.
And your name is?
I'm Keith Gregory.
And you're from where?
Alfred.
Alfred, okay.
Yep.
Why don't you tell us about why you and your son have been racing here?
Well, Seth and I have been racing here all summer, and we've been interested in bikes for a number of years, and it's a good family thing to do together, and just a nice way to spend a Sunday. Get some exercise for an old guy like me, and spend a day out with the kid. He works up there at the Bicycle Man in Alfred Station. You might want to put in a plug there, you see.
Right, and that's also good to see that a father and son are together doing something good together, because I used to do it with my father all the time, and it's good QT time. It'll benefit you in the long run, believe it or not. So what class are you racing today?
I'm junior beginner.
Yeah. How you been doing?
Oh, all right. Average.
Your time's up all right, pretty good?
Yeah, that's pretty good.
What do you think about that hill?
It's steep.
Steep. How about your son? What are you racing in?
I'm the old man. I'm 49, but I'm in the 36 and over group, sport group.
How you doing with that?
I'm a lousy technical rider, but on the hills I more than hold my own, I think.
That's good. You got good stamina and all that. Yeah. And you guys from Alfred, and where'd you get these bikes at, and what kind of are they?
Well, I've got a Trek 8700. This is the one in the back, and
Carbon fiber.
it's carbon fiber. Yeah. It's all souped up.
Yep, souped up, huh?
Yeah. There's almost nothing's original on it except for the frame and the front wheel.
Right.
That's it.
Right, and so like you work at a Bicycle Man, and you work there hard to make your money for your bike, or does Dad help you out?
Well, no, I pretty much do it all myself.
Yeah, that's good. That's a good thing to do, is learn how to make how much a dollar goes these days, and working awful hard. Today we're going to race up the hill, and it's like the last race before the series ends. Whereabouts do you think you're going to be at the end of the race?
I'm really not sure. You never know.
Time-wise, right on your bike and stuff?
Yeah, it really depends on who shows up. And
where's the hardest part on this track for you?
Probably the first hill, first steep part.
Yeah, the first whole time all the way up, and then you turn in the left. Yeah. What do you think about the snake pit? That jump?
It's pretty exciting.
Right.
Yeah.
Some guy biffed hard last week. He just did like that, that slime commercial, that poster. The guy's doing endo face first. The guy did that. My buddy was around here seeing it. And what do you like about the race? Why do you come?
Exercise, action. God, I don't know. Just fun.
Yeah.
It's fun. We look forward to it all week, and just a good way to spend a day.
Right. And what do you do for training? You just ride every weekend, or just once in a while you go out with your son and limber up before the race?
No, I commute to work. We live in Alfred, and I commute twice a week to Wellsville. Right. I have Hang-Ups Custom Picture Framing there, and then evenings I take a long route home, go 25 miles through Belmont or some alternate route just to get a little more workout.
What do you think about the Finger Lakes Trail in this area? You been riding in it at all?
Haven't done it.
It's a really lot of nice parts on that. Yeah.
I've heard about it and thought about doing it, but something haven't gotten around to.
Do you have a goal for today at the end of the race?
I want to get better each week technically. I'm a lousy old man. I don't have the balls, as we say, that I used to have when I was a kid, but of course I broke a lot of bones and stuff, and so you're a lot more cautious when you're older, and I think that's a common thing for the older riders, is we're not as brave as we once were, and so I just got to get better there.
Do you have a time goal or anything, or just want to finish the race and know at the end that you did better than last week?
That's the thing. You're racing alongside people, and you try and beat the people that are around you at that particular moment.
All right. Well, thank you for your time, sir. Good luck to you. Good luck to you too, and I'll see you at the end of the race. Thanks again. All right, we got another racer here. Your name is?
Chris.
Chris, and where are you from?
Rochester.
You come all the way down from home in Nick Tahoe's to do this?
You got it.
And what race, what sport are you in? I mean, not sport, what class?
Expert junior.
Expert junior, how you doing?
Right. Pretty good. If I win today, I'll be tied for the lead.
You're great, but it depends on your time too, right?
That's right. It's the person that's in first place right now. I almost beat last week, but I got flat.
Yeah, I hate that. And what about you? Where are you from?
Rochester also.
And what's your name?
Chuck.
And what do you do for a living?
I work at a bike shop.
Oh, yeah? Yeah. And where about you at?
I'm racing expert. Race expert last week and won, but that was my first race out of the series that I've done. So if I can do good in this race and the next one, then
you win it.
Hopefully.
Yeah. Well, it depends on your time.
Who showed up?
Right, because the inconsistency is about the people coming in and out, but we get I think the number's consistent, but it's just a matter of the people.
Yeah, exactly.
Consistency.
So hopefully, I think I might do pretty well.
Right.
As long as I'm good at mechanicals.
Right. What's your goal for today?
Hopefully, I'm going to try to win it, and I think the key is the climb right off the bat because it's tight single track. If you can be first into the single track, or right up with the lead group, then you should have a pretty good time.
Yeah, that's my mentality too when I do it. What kind of strategy you have for today?
Well, I'm just gonna go out hard and see who comes with me. Play it from there.
Right. And whereabouts you been hanging out in pack?
In the start, I'm usually in the middle, and then I climb to the top because a lot of people go out too hard and they don't keep the pace. And if you go out with them, then you get suckered into their game. You wind up losing.
Right. And what about snake pit, the nice jump at the downside on this ridge? What do you think of it?
It's pretty sweet, but if you're going for the points and everything, you can't take it because it's slower.
Right. And also, if you wreck that bit and you're way ahead. See, when I'm racing, I just always kind of take it easy because if I got a good lead, I don't want to lose it for whatever reason. But what else is? What do you think about the jump on the backside? Because Peisch is going to go out back and he's going to film that too. That little over the tree jump. What do you think?
Yeah, it's pretty cool. You're coming down there at about 30 and you catch air off that thing. It's nice.
See any good wrecks lately?
Not recently, no. This is at the World Cup at Mount St. Anne earlier in the year. There's some pretty bad ones there.
What about the downhill? You going to be here for the downhill?
Definitely.
It'll be a good time. How about yourself?
I'll be here for the downhill.
And the prizes that they're giving away, Brian didn't talk about this, but we'll ask him at the end of the race. There's a lot of nice prizes available, everything from $175 worth of gear up, available for the first prize. Second prize is different, a little bit lower. But what we're going to do is talk to you at the end of the race, hopefully, and see how you guys did, if you met your goals and your aspirations. And good luck to you. Thanks for your time.
All right.
Thank you.
How you doing today? I want to welcome everybody out to the Snake Bite Challenge mountain bike race. For those of you that haven't been here, what we're going to be doing this afternoon is we're going to hold our race up on this hill right over here to the left of me. Okay? What we're going to do is we're going to line up in the categories of experts first, sports second, beginners last. Okay? We're going to line up behind behind the blue truck over here today. All right, guys? Gus, could you move this truck up a little more? Up behind your grip. We're going to line up behind the blue truck today, and what I want is everybody to do a nice, organized road ride, okay?
Slow the pace car down.
No, pace car will be way up there. You guys going to drive right behind the truck today. That'll go nice and slow for the cameraman here. We have a TV show out this afternoon, our backyard out of Cornell. Everybody smile nice for the camera and do a good crash. Get beer for the person that get the best crash on TV. Beer and Band-Aids. Yeah, beer and Band-Aids.
Providing 21.
Where TV's going to be by the snake pit, guys, I think. The snake pit, for those of you guys that don't know, is this nice pit jump that we have out there. It's a good one. You guys will get it through the first time, the second time. I want to see some big air. What we're going to do, we're go down the road here. We're going to take a right, and I want everybody to try and stay on the right-hand side of the road, please, okay? Don't go over the double yellow lines, anybody. Try and stay close to the shoulder. Keep in your categories, beginner, sport, or expert, whatever you're in. And then you're going to go up English Hill Road here. Okay, we're going to take a left. That's where the clock starts. We're going to go up this road here. You can kind of see it cut out up there. You're going to go up the road about 1.25 miles, and there's going to be on the left-hand side where the single track starts. Once you go into the single track, you're going to come down this hill, back this way, and then you're going to come back to the road again. You're going to go through lots of roots, rocks, everything that's natural is out there. It's out there. Just be aware of it. Please don't try and go off the trail. It's raked. There's not too many leaves down. We've got it raked well and it's marked well enough. It's pink flagging tape and arrows out there. We'll notice those. When you come out of the single track, you're going to hit the road again. You're going to head back up the hill. We're going to have a person directing you there, and you're going to go across the street, and you're going to go do about another 2.5 miles of single track on the backhand side. Then when you finish your single track, you're going to end way down here before where the hill almost ends. And you're going to hike all the way back up to the top where the single track started. When going through the one area, you're going to encounter riders that are going to be crossing the street in front of you. They will be looking out for you. We have a person watching everybody there, making sure that you're going the proper way. Just first time through, you might be a little confused, but just stay in your lanes and go right through and everything will go smooth. I want to see all the beginner juniors, little guys. Where you at? You guys want two laps today? How about 3? No? 2? How about 1? How about 1? 2? All right, guys, 2 laps for you guys today. Experts? 3? 3? Okay, experts. And all my sports, you get 3 too. Okay, guys? 3 laps. Anybody have any questions? Oh, I was looking. I didn't even see one. I'm sorry. How many would you like? 1? That's all you. Hey, Brian, what am I doing for you? You are?
The car goes up the hill, you follow the car up the hill.
Okay.
I'm going to go ahead of you so I don't kick up a lot of dust so it settles by the time you get up there. All right?
Okay.
Ready?
Bride's gonna get some money back.
Is that legal?
I don't know. Find out.
All you need to do is rear end it.
Boom.
Safe start, though. 20 seconds, Greeny.
I can't believe it.
It is.
Yeah, I'm gonna. They have to go through here twice, right? Some of them, yeah.
Well, actually, some of them go through 4 times.
Yeah. I'm just trying to do as many shots here, and then I'll go up and take a couple more shots on this road, and then a couple up top.
Yeah.
Boom! That'd be a neat shot, wouldn't it?
Right now, you can see some hardcore thrashing that's going on over there. You want to walk out, no? Yeah, just help it take quick. Oh, he's smoking them.
This is right there. There's 2 vehicles on the road right
Sahara.
there. This is where the fuck we started. Body a little bit.
Yeah, but that's alright. I'll just put music over that part.
Here we are, ladies and gentlemen. About half of the way up the hill from where we started. I ain't green. I'm not on no eagle kick.
Truck coming down? Whose truck is that?
I don't know.
So bad. Tell him to pull over. Watch out, Griff. Please. Green, that guy's right on your tail. About 15 seconds back.
Yeah. I'll get him in the end. Get him in the end.
Poke him in the end. Did you hear gunshots?
Yeah, there's one on the other side of the
What can they be shooting now?
He might be just tightening his gun or something. Getting ready. Squirrel. Small game. Small woodland creatures.
Yeah, just the defenseless ones.
What? A week or 2. They're all out. No.
You can't track.
You can't track, but shit, you'll see them out.
Yeah. You see them out, but if you shoot one and it takes off running, man, you better be good at tracking.
Yeah.
I know a lot of these assholes that come out of Buffalo and Rochester.
Well, if you're good, you don't have to track him.
Right.
Shit, who cares?
He drops in one shot.
Hit that fucker right in the skull. Who cares about the rack? Hit that son of a bitch right in the head and that thing will drop and then rouse it.
She's got it perfect.
I want someone to hammer that junk.
No one's getting any big air.
This one here? Is it a boy? I just checked that tight pants he had on just to see if there was anything down there. Because I couldn't tell you. I thought it was a girl. Yeah. He got a little bit of air. Here, I got a nice shot of him. Him or her. She. She male. Air it out. What's that? They only had 2, didn't they?
Yeah, you want to start walking back down and get some on the downhill?
Yeah. What's down this way? Nothing.
Just a flat track. There's another one, Pice.
Is that it?
You can get them.
Woo! Another rider. Okay, got it.
Hi, Mom!
For my luck, I'll step in the path of another one. Right behind him.
These guys are going to hand it up for the camera and biff it.
That was too far.
That was close.
It's probably somebody's
That
practicing.
wasn't no fucking shotgun either.
Sounds like a rifle.
One's shooting up this way.
Well, if you hear a shot, then all of a sudden you hear something zinging through the trees. Take the cover.
I'm waiting for a...
Get hit by a wild bull.
Yeah, really. Just started hacking. They shifted off. Because I was already shifted down at the bottom. It was riding up nice and smooth, and all of a sudden, I get right up in here. And it's just...
should have nets right here. I think the ones that do
That's
the
what those
throw.
trees are there for.
Well, the ones on TV, they have nets and stuff like that, don't they?
Those like orange snow fences and
Yeah. So you'd hit them and they. You
And
just
so-
go right off.
you just down there
See
next
ya.
to the road. The road. Here comes another one, Pike.
Biking. Here we go, biking.
Hi, Mom. Here.
All right, here we are with the partner of the Snake Bike Productions at the end of the race, and we just got done seeing about a lot of the beginners in the sports are getting done. How do you think today's race went?
I think it went pretty well. Course was very dry, made it a little bumpy. I think you could agree with that one.
Right.
But overall, things went very well. I don't think anybody had any major complaints. I think it was really fast and really fun.
The times were good today. My time was like 4 minutes faster than it usually is, and also I didn't see anybody get hurt, so that went real well.
Yep.
Must be happy with that.
Yes, I am happy with that. I think it's contribute to working hard on the trail, clearing it, raking, moving a lot of the bumps, which can move. As you can see on the grade, it's not easy to make it a fast ride. So where the parts where we can make it easy, we make it easier, and it smooths out so people get better times as it gets drier.
How much time do you guys spend on? How long did it take you guys to make this trail?
Oh yeah, intense labor over a week. I'd say coming out every day for 3 or 4 hours after school or work, clearing the trail, first marking it, then clearing it, and then just there's always improvements all along the whole race series.
How many people helped you?
Approximately 5 to 6 people coming out with us all the time, just faithfully, volunteers.
That's good. Well, the next week you guys got the downhill, and is that going to be a slalom or is it just going to be a bonsai downhill?
It's going to be a downhill combined with technicality. It won't be a bonsai downhill. It'll be technical S-turn downhill with a wide open combination. So it'll be a combination of the two.
Right. What do you think about the caliber of the riders here you got going on? It's consistency. I mean, this is the number 5 of all 6 races, and how's the races coming out? I mean, how are the racers?
Oh, the racers? I think the overall opinion of the racers is very good. I've talked to a lot of them. I haven't had any real complaints. Everybody seems to have a really good time. Right. And I think that's what keeps bringing them back, is the fun part about it. Right. I mean, that's what it comes down to. Are you having fun?
Right. And next year you'll be here back here next year, right?
Yep.
Starting?
Our first race series is going to be in the spring, after the weekend after Memorial Day weekend. So the weekend after Memorial Day weekend, we're going to have a festival on Memorial weekend.
Right. And we can look for that in our Hornell Avian Tribune and radios and things like that.
Dirt Rag magazine. It'll be on the radio.
Right. And here comes another racer coming in. He biffed hard in front of me. He lost the tire, but he did pretty good. Hey, you guys want to come here for a minute and talk to me about this race? You raced, didn't you?
Yeah.
I look freshly showered, don't I?
Yeah, different angle.
Different angle.
Thanks, Gus. Oh, you're welcome. Watch, you got a van come behind you, Fish. I'm just gonna ask you who you are, what you came from. My name's Mike Green from our backyard in Hornell. You probably heard of it.
Yes.
Yeah, you have. But and where are you from?
Rochester, New York.
Yeah, and you came to the race for this is your second time, first time?
Second time.
Yeah, and how'd you like it?
I had a lot of fun. A lot of fun. It was nice. It was dry and you could see the trails. Did a nice job.
What'd you think about the down part here? Is that really
It was a little difficult since you're at an offset and you had a lot of rocks. You're always at the left-hand angle.
Right.
So it worked me. My kidneys were feeling it.
Yeah, kidneys and forearms. Mine was killing me in the back here. My back.
I was 18.
Yeah. So how was your time?
50 and some change.
That's great. That's great. That's fast. Because last week I raced, my time was 50, and I was first in the beginner, and then that was fast. That's a good time. And you're in the.
I was in the beginner.
Beginner.
18, 30, 35. It's kind of the top end of the.
So you're right behind me today.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was terrible.
It was fun.
Yeah. So you come down from Ride. How did you hear about this?
Dirt Rag and Park Ave Bike. Got some advertising there.
Right. And what do you do for a living?
I'm a financial analyst.
Yeah, where are you at?
Gleason Works.
Gleason Works?
In Rochester. Yeah. Machine tool manufacturer.
You been to Nick House lately?
No, I haven't been drunk at night lately.
Well, Nick House is the place to come before the race. I heard that's jet fuel.
Oh, yeah, that's right. A little back pressure, gets you up that hill.
Yeah. Well, thank you for your time. Have a good day.
All right.
Things like that. You guys can join in if you want. You're right behind me again, too. Last week you were behind me, too.
Oh, that's you. I didn't realize.
I don't have my.
I thought he was in our group too, so I was like, fuck.
I know. Definitely. Well, where are you from?
Buffalo.
Buffalo, and how do you hear about this race?
Through a friend at Ellicottville. He used to race at Ellicottville.
Right. And what did you think about this course?
It was challenging. A lot of uphill, a lot of good things.
And you said before when you were talking to me that you raced here before last year.
No, it was this summer.
A different trail though.
Different trail.
How was it?
Compared to this one was a lot harder. Yeah, a lot more difficult.
Right. And how's your times?
For the second time doing it was pretty good. 44 or something like that.
Yeah, I did real well too. What did you think about the race course?
I thought it was pretty tough.
Yeah. And where are you from?
Buffalo.
Yeah. And you're in sport?
Sport junior.
Yeah. How'd you hear through it?
I don't know. I've been here since the first one they ever had. I don't know. I don't really know how I first heard about that one.
Your times are pretty good, aren't you? You're always up in the front.
I guess so. 40. I don't know my time.
So you're winning the sports, aren't you?
No, there's another kid that's destroying me. He's around here. He beats me by a couple minutes every race.
Yeah. Yeah, something to work for. I mean, I've been telling you, my time's been. My first race was 54, and now it's down to 44 within 3 races. I mean, especially with the competition, he was right behind me the whole way, and it was just like, damn, he was cat and mouse, and I was like, he's still behind me, golly. So he finally got me. Yeah, he got me next week. Yeah. But when we came back up the hill, what do you think of this little jump down here?
Oh, I'll try not to jump. Try to keep the wheels on the ground. That's where you gain the speed. You don't gain it in the air. So.
All right, what about the one back here?
Couldn't help but jump that. I almost crashed, but went well.
Yeah, that's a pretty good race. You just got to get it. And where do you race? I mean, what sport?
It's junior sport.
And where are you from?
South of Buffalo.
A lot of Buffalonians and Rochesterians. Not too many Hornellians and Elfrid Indians. What's your times? Improving?
Oh yeah, I think so. When I don't hurt my bike.
Yeah. What about how is your bike doing?
Oh, it's quite tired now.
Yeah. Hey, what do you think about? Excuse me. What do you think about that neck there you got?
Oh, it's pretty good. I think it screws up the geometry of the bike a little bit. It's hard. It's hard on the hands. You really want to go over the bars all the time.
Serious? Because I was about to buy one last week, but I didn't. But I'm hoping to win something from this race. But anybody get any rashes? Any road rash?
Elbow rash.
Elbow rash. I think I got you beat. Look at this one. Look at that one. That's today, right back this way. Just before, about 35 yards before the jump. I was just riding, but the back tire just come right behind me. Yeah. What are you gonna be here next weekend?
I'm gonna try to be. Yeah.
What about for the downhill?
When's that?
Next week.
Is it
right
next
after this race?
Possibly.
It's gonna be a hell of a time.
Downhill, I like cross country.
Right, and then I hear there's an Indian gonna show up. Wait till next week and see an Indian. An Indian.
Oh, yeah?
Tecumseh. Here, live and in person. Him and Sasquatch. What do you think?
Hey, that's cool.
Yeah. Hey, it was nice talking to you guys. Good luck. Hell of a race, brother. Hell of a race. God bless you. And these guys have just been hanging out. And Paul, he's a EMT, immense maniac technician. Paul, what do you think about today's race?
Well, it's a lot more fun to ride in them than sit around and watch them. I missed the last couple races because my bike was killed in action, along with Matt today, who missed today's race. And, we came up here just kind of hang out and take some pictures is all.
And, Matt, what do you think?
No comment.
No comment. Matt's bike kind of derailed on him as derailed. And it's all part of racing. But Paul, are you ready and willing and just ready to jump on any medical emergency here at Swain's rattlesnake race?
Oh, definitely.
You got your huge first aid kit?
It's in the truck. If anybody got hurt, I'd be right on it. We have ambulance, and there's a couple other people up here that ride in the race that are, I think we have a nurse and another EMT that are riding in the race to see if anybody gets hurt on the trail. But hopefully we're prepared for any emergency that comes up and anything that might happen.
But Paul, are you really prepared?
Wilderness first responder here.
God, I hope so.
I'm a wilderness first responder. Paul, what do you do about these little rats right there? Oh, ants. God dang, don't do that. That hurt. Anyway. Yeah. So, Paul, what do you think about next week's downhill? I heard there's an Indian by the name of Tecumseh or Chief Broken Rubber is going to show up.
I hope he does. I'll bring a lot of Band-Aids for him when he wipes out wearing his loincloth.
Yeah, I don't believe it. What do you think about that? I hear that Tecumseh is going to show up in Chief Broken Rubber.
That's wonderful.
With his dog named Hector. I don't know. Yeah. Give out the old war hoop and come down that like a bonsai man.
Sling for his shoulder.
Yeah, definitely. Let's talk to these guys real quick, bro. Thank you, guys.
We got something cool to show you.
What happened?
All right, you ready, Chris? All right, let's just wait. Let's go over here.
Watch these guys. I don't know what they're going to do. Bike sex, ladies and gentlemen. The mating ritual from way back in the African tribes, I believe. They're just jumping for joy here on Peisch Pictures. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Woo! Thank you very much. Are you available for like bar mitzvahs, parties, things like that?
Weddings, they do weddings.
Weddings, bar mitzvahs. Your stag party?
You got it.
Do you do that naked?
Not really.
No. Do you have any problems with your groin area getting kind of like poked or anything? No, nothing there. That was exciting. One more time. How about it, folks? One more time for these people. One more time. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, there they are. Do not attempt this at home. They're trained professionals. That's amazing. That's just amazing. How often you guys practice this? Yeah. How often do you practice?
I don't.
You don't? No. How often do you practice?
Oh, 6-7 days a week.
Now I heard that's from an ancient tribal ritual from back in the Zimbabwean tribes. Is that true?
Yep.
Is that true? Like.
Depends who you talk to.
Yeah, it depends on who you talk to. But that was just amazing. I mean, did you suggest anybody trying that at home?
Not here, not in my house at least.
No. So like, did you guys wreck hard? Your face is all dirty.
Yeah, I blew out my front tire. Sucked.
How bad?
Pretty bad. I kissed the tree.
Yeah, you were in front of me, and you go, I'm done for the day. But you came back though.
Had stuff with you, fix it, you know.
Right.
Yeah. You know what? I did pretty good today's race because I had that spoke in the tree branch and the spoke. Takes care of it every time. Come in first every time. Well, thanks again for that excellent show. And you guys can do that at bar mitzvahs, kids parties, all that stuff. Are you guys doing a clown suit or anything? Yep. Yeah, definitely. Let's talk to this guy over here. What'd you think of the race?
Oh, it was fun.
It was fun?
Yeah.
Yeah. And where'd you come in? How'd you do?
I guess I was first in the junior sport.
Yeah. And what was your time?
I don't know. Fast.
Fast? How fast?
Like a couple minutes faster than the next guy.
Yeah, that's good.
I haven't checked.
I haven't checked, but you're waiting in anticipation for it?
Yeah.
Are you waiting in bated breath?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Bated breath. You know what that means?
Yeah.
Okay. Bated breath. What you think?
It was great. It was a good race. Course was really good. A lot of fun. It was fast. Good riders showed up today.
Did you meet all your goals and aspirations?
Close. I got second overall, so I was pretty happy about that.
Right. And you're an expert.
Expert, yep. That's great. Yeah, so I was pretty happy. Improved my time over last week by a bunch. Right. So it was good. Good race. Happy with it.
All right, you gonna come back next week for the downhill too?
Definitely.
Yeah, it's gonna be crazy. I hear an Indian's gonna show up, but I'm not sure. And here's Brian right here. Brian, how does the race go today?
I think it went very well. It was a beautiful day, and we had a lot of good riders. Everybody enjoyed themselves. No injuries. It was a very good race.
Fast times today, I believe.
Very fast.
I heard it was.
It was a very dry course this afternoon. Very good compact out there, and everybody raged.
Yeah. Right. So next week's a downhill and all that.
Yeah, next week we're gonna have that. Looks like some of these guys are starting now. But yeah, next week that's gonna be a very big event. I think a lot of people are gonna love that. Right. Downhill should be great.
Great. Well, thanks for your time, and thanks again. We know you got to give us what's your number, so if anybody wants to get a hold of you for Snake Bike Productions or anything like that about the races for next year. Just say it over here, and Peisch will put it on TV when he gets back.
They can call us at 1-800-200-4050.
1-800-200.
4050. Yep, and leave a message for Brian Shefflin.
Brian Shefflin, 1-800-200. 4050.
Yep.
All right, and you can call you anytime. Anytime, day or night.
Yep.
Call you for bail money.
I'll see what I can do.
All right. And here's a man right here. You kicked some tail today. You always kick tail. What's going on?
Well, I beat last week's time by about 5 minutes. I think it had a lot to do with the fact that the course is so dry. Although it's a little loose on the first part of the loop down here. All in all, it was real fast. Looking forward to next week. Another good weekend.
Right, and oh, yeah, it was beautiful weather today. What about your times? Are you leading the front pack on the experts?
Last week I came in second, and I was just going to check my. I think I probably came in second again this week. I'm not sure, but it doesn't matter unless you get 3 good times. So.
Right. Was Frank Spatunik in front of you?
I don't know. That's why I was just going to see my time from Brian. So.
Right. He didn't race here today, but hopefully he'll be here tomorrow or next week. But so you're doing well.
Yeah. How about yourself? Weren't you in there?
Yeah, I did well.
Featherman, right?
Yeah, I'm the other guy.
That's right. I chased you the first week.
Yeah, I'm doing pretty good today.
Good.
I got first in all 3 so far.
Good.
So that's it. I'm not racing no more, and just gonna hang back. Maybe next week just ride for fun.
What'd you do? 3 today?
Yeah, I got first today. First last week. Today 44. That's 10 minutes off the first race.
Wow, great.
That's fast today.
Great.
I had a guy down there chasing me the whole way. I was just like, I was just hauling.
44. Was that 2 laps?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So just beginner.
I was gonna say 3.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, fast.
Yep. Take care. Thank you for your time.
Too, buddy.
All right. Let's talk to one more spectator today. Ma'am.
Yes, sir.
You're here all the time. You always have a smiling face.
Thank you.
Always a happy.
Thank
Your
you.
aura is very, very rich and,
Very,
and
very
high
vibrant.
spirits.
Yes,
So
yes,
tell me, what do you think about the races?
I think they're spectacular.
What about?
I highly recommend them to anyone.
All right, and your son did pretty good today?
My son did beautifully. He had flat and he continued the race and he finished and he's doing really well in the series.
Right. So where's he at in series point standing? Well,
He was in second place. I don't know where he is today. He may be down a little bit, but he'll come back.
where's your dog?
My dog, Gyro, is home. Yes, Gyro hurt her paw today. She got run over by a car.
Oh, no, really? Sorry to hear that. God, I hate to hear that.
Yeah, I know, but she's okay. She just got her paw hurt.
I think everybody at home will do a prayer right now for your dog.
Yes,
and that'll
please
work.
do.
Yeah, and, I didn't bring my dog Hector today. I didn't know nobody to hold him. Remember that, Roddy? Yeah, Hector didn't bring him.
But you brought your helmet with your feather.
Yeah, wait, next week I hear there's an Indian going to show up for the downhill.
Oh, no kidding.
Chief Broken Rubber.
That's great.
Yeah, so it's unbelievable. He's coming with his faithful companion, but no one knows the name of the dog yet. But it's going to be pretty interesting.
Oh, well, we'll have to be there and see who the mystery person is.
Yeah, Mr. Man, I don't know. It's going to be quite the experience. But thank you for your time.
Oh, you're welcome.
Thank you for your support. You're always there
Absolutely.
yelling, cheering.
Absolutely.
Featherhead.
Yep,
Featherhead,
Featherhead.
Featherhead. When I'm racing, I always hear that chant way in the background. And all of a sudden, it's like angels harking in the distance just before I go to the end. It's like, I don't know, at the beginning and the end, I don't know.
Well,
I
these
don't know what
riders
happened.
need cheering on.
Yeah, definitely.
They definitely
More
do.
people like yourself. Thank you again.
Yep.
Have a good day.
Take care.
All right, well, then we're done with the races today. Everybody did well. It was a very safe and excellent day for racing. Next week, there's going to be a downhill, but you probably won't see it because it'll be over with by the time Peisch puts it on. But the thing to think about is next year's races start Memorial Day weekend here at Swain. They're going to have many, many series. And also get a hold of Brian Shefflin if you want to find out at 1-800-200-4050 and ask for Brian Shefflin, and he'll give you the information on next year. Again, thanks for joining us at our backyard with Mike Green, and have a good day. Yay. Thanks, Gus.
You're welcome.